What does it truly mean to live in the kingdom of God? This question has echoed through the corridors of time, across scriptures, and within the hearts of many who seek purpose and meaning in their lives. To explore this profound concept, let's journey into the life of Elijah, a simple baker in the small, picturesque town of Edoria. Elijah, known for his warm smile and even warmer bread, often pondered the purpose of his existence. He believed in a life beyond mere survival and bread making. One quiet morning, while kneading dough in the dim light of his rustic bakery, he mused over something he had heard in church. The kingdom of God is the reason we are here on earth. This phrase clung to him like the flower on his apron. What did it truly mean? And how could he, a simple baker, be a part of this grand kingdom? Driven by these thoughts, Elijah decided to seek answers. He started with Father Thomas, the elderly priest of Edoria, who spent many afternoons in the tranquil company of books and ancient texts. Father Thomas, Elijah began, his hands still dusted with flour, what does it mean to live in the kingdom of God? Father Thomas looked up, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. Ah, Elijah, that is a question that stirs many hearts. The kingdom of God isn't a place we go after we pass. It's the here and now. It's about living according to God's will, spreading His love, justice, peace, and joy in our everyday lives. But how do I do that? I am just a baker, Elijah responded, his brow furrowed. Never just a baker, Elijah. Every loaf you bake, every smile you offer, every hand you help, each is a seed of the kingdom. When you serve with love, you bring the divine into the mundane. That's what it means to manifest God's kingdom on earth. Inspired, Elijah returned to his bakery with a new vision. He started baking extra loaves for those who couldn't afford them. He opened his bakery early to offer a warm gathering place on cold mornings. He listened to the stories of the townsfolk, sharing their joys and easing their sorrows. Without realizing it, Elijah became more than a baker. He became a beacon of hope and kindness in Eldoria. Understanding this, Elijah realized one profound truth. Knowing we are here to manifest the kingdom of God provides a clear direction towards discovering our own purpose. This understanding empowers us to move confidently toward what God has called us to do. It allows us to see how our individual purposes can serve others in our generation. Years passed, and the impact of Elijah's simple acts of love rippled throughout the community. People were kinder to each other, more patient, more generous. The town thrived not just in wealth, but in spirit. One evening, as Elijah sat by the fireplace, reflecting on his life, he finally understood what Father Thomas meant. The kingdom of God was not a distant reality, but lived through him each day. He realized that God's reason for us on earth is to embody His virtues and spread His kingdom through acts of love, one loaf of bread at a time. Elijah's story became a legend in Eldoria, a reminder that the kingdom of God grows silently but profoundly wherever there is love, service, and kindness. Through his journey, he discovered that each of us holds the key to manifesting this divine kingdom right here, right now. It's not about grand gestures or major acts, but the simple, everyday moments where we choose love over indifference, peace over turmoil, and joy over despair. And so, the kingdom of God unfolds, not in some faraway realm, but within and among us, as we live out our purpose on this earth, just as God intended. As the years rolled on, Elijah's small bakery became more than a place for bread. It transformed into a hub of community life, a place where broken spirits were mended over the simple sharing of a meal. His dedication to serving others not only fulfilled his own purpose, but also ignited the purposes of others in Eldoria. People who came to his shop were inspired to look within themselves and discover how they too could contribute to the kingdom of God in their own unique ways. Martha, a teacher, started volunteer reading sessions for children at the bakery on weekends. James, a carpenter, offered his skills to repair homes for the needy. Even young Lily, a spirited teenager, began organizing cleanup days to beautify the town. Each person, inspired by Elijah's example, found their calling in service, weaving their gifts into the fabric of Eldoria's community. This transformation was not lost on Elijah. One crisp autumn day, as he watched the townspeople bustling about with purpose and joy, he realized that his quest had come full circle. The kingdom of God had taken root right here, growing in ways he could never have imagined when he first asked Father Thomas about the meaning of their existence. Elijah's realization deepened one serene evening when the community gathered in the town square, lanterns casting gentle light around. The faces around him, smiling, talking, sharing stories and dreams, were the living testament to the kingdom of God. He saw that when individuals embrace their purpose, driven by love and service, they not only find their own fulfillment, but also ignite the divine spark in others. Father Thomas, now quite old, joined him under the starlit sky, leaning on a worn cane. Seeing the joy in Elijah's eyes, he remarked, "You see, my boy, the kingdom of God flourishes not through solitary acts of greatness, but through the many small acts of many people, all interconnected, all important." Elijah nodded, his heart full. "I understand now, Father. Our purpose here isn't just about doing what we're called to do. It's about leading others to their calling through the love and service we demonstrate. Our actions inspire, they support, they empower. That's how the kingdom grows." As the evening gave way to night, the soft murmur of conversations filled the air, a harmonious blend of hopes and dreams of life being lived fully. Elijah smiled, knowing that each person here was a vital thread in the larger tapestry of the kingdom of God, each playing a part in a grander design, each essential. Elijah lived out his days with a profound sense of peace and purpose, secure in the knowledge that his life, once that of just a baker, had been a cornerstone in building something eternal. And Eldoria, vibrant and alive with the spirit of community and service, stood as a beacon to all who believed in the transformative power of living for something greater than oneself. In this way, the kingdom of God continues to be built in Eldoria and beyond, wherever hearts are open to love, service, and the pursuit of collective good, making the earth a reflection of divine possibility. As the story of Elijah and the town of Eldoria spreads beyond the boundaries of the small town, it carries with it a timeless message, a call to recognize and embrace the profound yet simple truth that the kingdom of God is woven into the very fabric of our daily lives. It reminds us that each act of kindness, each moment of service, and each gesture of love are the very essence of our purpose on earth. Elijah's journey from a humble baker to a pillar of his community teaches us that no role is too small, and no act is insignificant in the grand tapestry of life. Each one of us has the power to influence and inspire, to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, and to find the divine in the mundane. As we close this tale, let us carry forward the spirit of Eldoria in our hearts. Let it be a beacon that guides us to live with purpose, to serve with love, and to create a ripple effect of kindness that reaches far beyond our own horizons. For in doing so, we not only draw nearer to the kingdom of God, but we also bring it to life right here on earth for this generation and those to come. And so, let us step forth, inspired by the simple baker's life, to fulfill our own roles in this divine mission. May we find joy in our purpose, strength in our commitments, and endless grace in our connections with each other. In the fabric of our everyday actions, let the kingdom of God flourish, sustaining and enriching every life it touches, today, tomorrow, and forever. If you found value in this, please share it for you. Never know who you will bless. Stay in faith, keep moving forward, and know now is your time to shine what God put inside of you. No matter who disagrees, God needs you to flip the script for His glory heaven in earth.